Hello everyone and welcome to my craft table. I'm Cass. I'm here in Australia doing some more crafting. It's been a minute since I made a video, like kind of blinked and over a month went past. Yeah, I guess most people can relate to that at this time of year. It's all been a bit crazy. And so, as you can see, I'm taking out some Christmas lights because we as in me, am going to make a Christmas star for the top of our Christmas tree. So we have one, and it is like okay, and it's a couple of years old now, and it's just not the best quality, and it's not lasting. It's on its last legs, and we just can't find a star we like. We just want a star to be starry, and you know, for the top of the Christmas tree, and also one. It's not just batteries. We prefer a plug-in one. When my husband and I first got married in our very first Christmas, and we did all the Christmas shopping, Christmas tree, we actually had a fabulous star. It was glorious. We loved it. And it was a plug-in one. It wasn't battery operated. Now everything's just battery operated, and it's just, you just go through so many batteries, and it's just, it's just, we don't like it. Just, that's what that is. We just don't like it. Plus all the environmental stuff, la la la. And we've been looking, and any light up ones, even online, they're all battery. We have not found. And I'm like, right, I will make one instead, because I should have really done that before. Yeah, I don't know, because the one we bought that I was saying was glorious, after 20 years it decided to stop working, which was incredibly rude. We've still got the Christmas tree some 26 years later. Like, hubby and I were married in December after Christmas, and it'll be 27 years this year. So we've still got the original tree. We haven't bought another tree, but we have gone through lights and had to, like, the lights we bought those 26 years ago, like, they lasted so long, and now the lights we buy barely last 3 years, and it's really frustrating. Anyway, that's just the side rant. Anyway, the point being that I am going to make a star, and I've got some wood bits and some lights, plug-in lights. I asked my kiddo, they were actually happened to be at Kmart, and I'm not sponsored by Kmart or anything like that, and they were at Kmart this afternoon. Oh, can you pick me some lights up, because I really want to make a star for our Christmas tree. So I thought, while I'm making that, I shall bring you along for the ride, and you can see whether it works or not. And if it does, then you can also perhaps do it. Now, Jax gave me some options, which is very lovely, is to make a star out of starlights, which we thought would be cool. Or, failing that, I have 600 multi-function warm white lights. I haven't got my glasses on as always. So yes, there's that option, or the stars. And yeah, so what my thinking is, and this is all not gonna fit in my camera view, but I've got these slats, which is beading for what do you call it, like on your walls and stuff, around your windows, whatnot. And I have these big ones for my large riddle hedge, ridge, riddle hedged. Swap that. Rigid heddle loom. But I don't use these anymore. Like I was originally told, like wood spaces are better, but I didn't like how they went. So I've been progressively over the last 5 to 10 years just using them up for various crafts and whatnot. I think I'm down to my last 3. No, there's another 2 because I had a whole stack for when I was doing weaving projects. So what I'm thinking is this, and we make a star shape, like, you can kind of see where I'm going with that, and have a length that I can tie to the top shaft of the Christmas tree between the branches. I did get one of these and kind of stick it in between the branches to see if it will be tieable along the main pole, and it actually is. So this is good. So I'm reckoning about that long. If you've watched any of my videos, well, no, I don't really measure unless it's absolutely necessary. So I'm gonna have like stabilizing pole like this, probably about this long, and then from there then have the star. Now I've got to be careful, so knowing me, I'll probably make a ginormous star, and then like it'll just be way big, which is not a bad thing in and of itself, but it might not fit on the tree. So I need to get my saw to cut these. I have to pause and go get my saw. Okay. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Just don't go anywhere. Oh, you can. I mean, I don't want to boss you around, but Hello, I'm back. Okay, so rummaging for my little kind of handsaw, I found a packet of these dowels. So I did start with cutting up the big slats, but then I thought I would just try with the dowels. So I'm going to do this kind of style, and what I'm doing, I've got what do you call this, box cutter type deal, and I'm whittling off the edges. Now, of course, safety announcement, this is sharp. Always go away from yourself, never into yourself, because if it slips, you are going to get hurt, and no one wants anyone to get hurt. So I just shaving off the like kind of 1/2 of it, just so it can sit flush like that. And yes, it's going everywhere, and no, I don't really mind. And I started gluing it without, I should have done all the whittling of the ends first, because now I have to try and do it with bits. Good. So I'm just using my hot glue gun to I just lost my train of thought. Oh, my hot glue gun to just put it together, because I've got some, I did get this wire out, but that's actually really too thick and hard to work with, so I am going to put that away because we don't need that. But so I've got this wire, so I will wire wrap the ends, because the glue won't last indefinitely. So yeah, and then I'll just, not even picking up my glue gun, just getting a blob as it melts onto my table, and then we do that. That's quite the that's the other thing, is the stacking on top of each other. So and that was also one of the reasons why I was whittling the edges off, so the it didn't sit quite so crazy bumpy. I was just about to break my own rules, but then realised it was going towards me, and I do not want to do that. Okay, I'll get in big trouble from my family if they see me doing anything unsafe. I am a bit of a klutz, so I have to be extra safe, and I'm wobbling the camera. Sorry about that. Okay. You could, if you wanted to, like measure it and chisel it down properly and blah, 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 if you wanted to. If you don't, that's fine too. I haven't done any of those edges. Whoop! Big one. Okay, cool. And then, can I... Because this is why I wanted to wire it, because it's going to sit. There's going to be a bit of pressure on you. I don't know if I can get how it's kind of bowing and bending, which is fine. Like that's exactly, we want it, you know, kind of touching each other, meeting all the points together, as it were. But the glue, I don't think just glue would be substantial enough to keep it. I think even I'm going to have to wire that as well as glue it straight away. I don't, because these points have sat okay. Oh look, it's Star Trek symbol. Sorry, randomly. Okay, I want that one and I want that side. So you do have to take note of which side you're whittling off and where it's sitting on, because, you know, it does matter. So if that one and that one, so then I need to whittle off this one. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much that done. Ow. I mean, the good thing about starting... my glue just blobbed. And it was nearly on my wrist. That would have hurt. The good thing... Hey, I thought I had a... Oh, I do. Sorry. Just randomly distracted. The good thing about starting cutting this is I will still use... Oh, yay. Use this for the standy uppy bit. So that's good. So I've got that sorted. Now I wonder if I do over and under, kind of like weaving. They're both under. I wonder if there's a way to get that. Ooh, there we go. So I've got that over and under. So I'm saying over and under. I'm not sure if you can discern. So, so on this side here, this piece is going under and then it's going over. So these both are going, this is where it gets a bit tricky. I mean, you could just do whatever, but I'm starting to be a bit finicky about wanting it to. There we go. Oh, that's so yeah, so now this one's going under this one and this one's going under this one and this one's going under this one. So it is all like, but this one's over, and this one's over this one, this one's over that one. So far pretty cool. So now if I wanted it completely in symmetry, I will need to find a way to have this one going over this one and then also under this one. I love how the glue, I mean, it is kind of coming off, but it's kept it together enough. Sorry, it's not really focusing. Focus. Is that helping? No, I think it's just a bit too bright with the light right there. The glue's kind of malleable enough for me to move it around, but it's still actually keeping the ends together so far. Oh, it won't be long before it wears out, so I have to. Okay, maybe I should wire those bits while they're still. I might turn my glue gun off because it's going to be a while before I need it again. So let's take this out. I'm not worried about that. Oh yeah, this one's starting to come undunsies. So I'll just get another bit of glue just to help the process. So I'm going to hold the length there, and I'm going to wrap as tight as my little stubby hands can go. We're just going round, and then I'm going to cut a length. Apparently, it's all tangled. How does wire get tangled? Like I'm used to yarn and stuff getting tangled, but it's all looped in on itself. How did you do that, Mr. Wire? Like, the heckin'. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do a thing and just pull this, and I need scissors. Where are my scissors? Where's my scissors? Because I want my knot material scissors. Where did I put them? Anyone see them? Okay, we'll see if we do the bendy thing and it will break eventually. Nope. I wonder if this will cut it. Nope. Really? Oh, they're under the glue gun. Okay, never mind. It's okay, don't panic. I found them. There we go. Okay, so case ring. So yeah, so tight, nice and tight. And then you're gonna go through, and what I want is to keep it. It's not really focusing well, my camera today. Why is this? It's focusing on the stuff behind it. What I want, Mr. Wire, is for you to stay up the top. There. Alright. And then come back this way. As you can see, this is very precise and exact, and it's going to be beautiful. Me is going to be beautiful, but it isn't precise and exact. It is what it is. So, but it'll add a nice little bit of shine to the points of the star, which was actually deliberate on my part, which, I thought that would be a good way to secure the ends. I mean, I did think about nailing them or screwing them, but I thought, if we'll just put a dab of glue to hold it in place, and then wire up the ends, and that will give it kind of a nice shiny tip. It will be very cool for a star. So that's that one done, and when they're all done and finished, I may put some glue on there and then wrap to cover the whole end. That really isn't focusing. Would it be better if I turn my light off? Oh, no, not really. You can't see. It's a bit focused down there. Yeah. Okay, so now I do need to make sure that these ones are a bit even evenness. Before we, does it matter? Will I still be able to move them? I'm not sure. I don't mind it to be a little bit out of like kilter, like a little bit wonky, but I don't want to like super ridiculous wonky. I don't want to look like it's like a sozzle drunk star tripping over its way on to Bethlehem or something. I want a nice star that just looks like it's taking a stroll, not tripping over, not too wonky. That's kind of okay. I want this to go up a bit and this to go up a bit. So I'm just adjusting, and I've just pulled it out again. It's kind of sort of okay. And you know, I don't know if anyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at that star, it's witchcraft. It's nice, just a star. Calm down if you're thinking that. Okay, I think those are good enough. See if I can get the end out and detangle it before I put it on the star. There we go. Ha ha! Look at that, detangled already. So, oh, I was going to get some glue. A little dab. Oop, that wasn't a little dab. That was much bigger than I expected it to be. Oh well. Okay, so hold that out, and then you just wrap it in the glue. Tight as we can. Secure it. Oh, going off camera. Sorry about that. Oh, I made this a lot longer, so I've covered a lot more of the point, which is kind of cool. Okay, and then bring this up through the middle. And there's glue at the top, which is helping it stay on there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the second one's always neater, isn't it? First one's like, oh, what am I doing? And the second one's like, yep, you got this. Okay, so just wrap this around. And then look at the second one compared to the first one. Yeah, this is, yeah. Oh well. It's just how crafting goes, really. Learn on the fly. Okay, and so then I get another length of wire. I'm going to do the third one. Just get another double glue, see if it'll blur out at me again. Nope, that's a bit more contained, which is good. Okay, and then same, exactly same as we've done before. Just hold the length at the end and wrap. And because I didn't measure my wire length, so they're not even. So this one is shorter than the second one, but longer than the first one. So I haven't covered as much, but that's okay. It's quite okay. Just enough to keep it secure in its pointiness. Oops. Then we do the twistiness. Twist. So I'm just kind of twisting that and then wrapping it around, and like I said, I'll wrap some more. So we've got the three points sorted, and because I wanted to put this one under here. Now, honestly, don't know, this could potentially break the stick because I am going a little. Now it's a lot more. I'm not sure I can do that. I think I might just have to put it above for both of them. Which is a shame. Kind of liked it being woven. But yeah, and because it leaves a big gap. The gap. Wonder. Maybe you can, if I go sit it in some warm water, it might be, and just kind of peg it. Because that side's okay, but coming up, I'm a bit worried about it just snapping. But yeah, if we wet the wood, it'll be a bit more pliable. Especially these dowels are already so bendy, so I'm not sure. And because, like, I think traditionally that's how they used to get it to stay, is by weaving it to, I think mostly it's used with flat things though, because I remember doing this with paddle pops, you know, like ice cream sticks. We call them paddle pop sticks. Not sure what the rest of the world calls them, because they're ice cream. There was an ice cream called paddle pop, and so that's just kind of what we called them. Oof. I do not know if that is going to break. Look at that. Okay. I might go soak this in some water for a bit and see if we can get. I mean, if I do it that way, I can just wrap wire around each of the cross points. So then you won't have that big fat gap. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I might go make a cup of tea and think about it. I'll be back in will only be a jiffy for you, but I'll be back. Okay. See you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. So I have my star. So what I ended up doing was just with the last one, just going straight across. And as you can see, I've wire wrapped each point in the middle to flatten it out a bit, so it sits quite well actually, which is good. It doesn't matter because it is going to be like kind of on top of a tree, so it doesn't matter. But this way, it's not like having big gaps. That's why I wire wrapped it, because it would have had big gaps otherwise. So yeah, and I haven't really bothered going and doing the ends because I realise it's all going to be covered up by this stuff. So yeah, I didn't bother going back and finish it off by wrapping it to the end, because it doesn't matter, which I just realised was like, oh, you probably won't get to see the nice shiny points. So I am going to see if this will work with these star ones. I need, actually, before I move on, I need to secure my stickiness. So what is the best way for us to that? So I might, is there a, one that's, okay, do, just turn my glue gun on. So I might just do the same thing, is glue, but then I'll wire wrap it around in between these ones. Hopefully that'll be enough, and because then it'll be covered over with this, I'm hoping. I can always undo it and change it if it doesn't look right. Pardon me. I didn't actually go and make a cup of tea. Actually just sat here and was like, how do I want to do this? I didn't do the soaking in water or anything. Literally just sat there and went, okay, we'll do it this way. Now, which one was I going to use? Does it? I was going to use that one. Don't think it really matters. Not really. Okay, so that is just to hold it in place while I'm wondering, actually, take this off before it fully dries, if it would be better to go there. It has a lot more support from the actual the star has a lot more support from the stick, and it won't actually flip-flop. So it means I'll have to wire wrap. I've completely missed the glue. Oh, I'm making a bit of a mess. But I'm hoping that it'll all be covered with the green wire and stars anyway. So I'll wrap this one. Just make sure that's actually what's the word, even level. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. It's just awkward a bit with the wife flinging around and sticks and stuff. Okay. And so I'm just going to keep wrapping. I might just pause the video to do this so I can actually hold this upright, and I will be back when I have wired here and here. Hello, so I finished. So I have my little flipped. So I have my little star. So now for the wrapping of this, I did take the plug off because you would have seen me put that on at the beginning, but obviously that might be a bit chunky, so and we'll have all this wire, so that's good because that'll go from the top of the tree down to the pluggy plug. And what I'm actually going to do is, where's the end? So this is the end. Ideally, I would actually glue the star. Where am I going to start? I think I'm going to start here and then go. So then I can. Sorry, I'm not on camera. So I'll start at this point and then go all around the star and then back at this point. So then I can bring the cord down this, and so you shouldn't see it. So how that's going to work, this is going to be really fiddly, and that's okay, because I need to go in and out of, I might just clip that. I'm just going to get it clipped. Just frees up a set of fingers for me. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Hang on, I might clip it in the middle. I'm not sure this set of lights are gonna work because there's a lot of wire and not a lot of light, and I'm not sure. So then what I need to do, this is where it's going to get fiddly, is put all these through. Oops, caught on my map. I thought maybe putting all the things through and doing it from the other end, but I don't know. I'm committed to this way now. So as you can see, I'm just going to it's not too bad. It's just a little fiddly, but you know, it's immensely doable, and it, you know, won't take too long. I don't know if it's going to be long enough with me wrapping it so tightly, to be honest. Oh well, we'll just see how we go. I'll be able to tell pretty soon whether it's going to work or not. And if this one doesn't work, I'll get the other set of lights and use those. So I'm not going to bore you with literally watching me wrap this around. Yeah, you get the idea. So I will come back when either I have to change lights or it's pretty much done, and I'll show you how it's working. Yeah. Okay, I will do that. I'll pause and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye. Hello, I'm back. I've taken the other. I really strongly did suspect that these lights, well, they're quite as cute as they are, and as cute as it would have been to make a starlight out of starlights. It wasn't gonna work. I wrapped one point, and the stars were kind of not sitting well, and I didn't think like it would give a fairly strong outline of the star because of how they were sitting up and pointing in weird directions, and I don't think it would have wrapped the whole way around as well, because yeah, it just wasn't gonna work. So I've got this one out, and because this is like a 600 light beast, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, which is what I was thinking originally, and then my kiddo found the stars, so I thought I'd try those first because they like that idea. So so what I'm going to do, I've heated my glue gun up again, and I am going to wrap around each point, and then I'm going to find a way to wrap the middle of some, because I've got so much, I'll probably be able to do a couple of go-overs, and I'm just going to keep it kind of in place with a little dot of glue. I don't want to absolutely cement it down with glue, because if I need to take it apart for any reason, I don't want it to be undoable. Yeah, that. So just a little dab of glue on. Oh, and I've just knocked it off. There we go. So there we try that again. Glue, are you coming out? There we go. So just I'll try and get it down so. And I want to try and have the lights all kind of standing. Oh my gosh, I just pulled it off again. Oh, this is what happens when you craft with sleep deprivation. It's like 3:30 in the morning, so yeah, bit tired as usual. And I might just put a dab of glue on this side. Hopefully, I don't wrench this one off, just to keep them up near the top so they don't keep sliding down. Maybe I just need to like hold a second so it can set a bit. So, it's off camera, sorry about that. The good thing about doing it this way with all these lights is it will in fact be double-sided, so there won't be a right way or wrong way. So that will be cool. So as you can see, I'm just oh, there's a light stuck there. Hang on. Just squishing that right up. Oops, sorry. Squish. Oh, I'm all cramped in. I don't know why. My desk is huge and I always end up working this tiny little space. So yeah, just pushing the cordage right up to the previous one. Just keeping my thumb on it because, like I said, I don't want to kind of drench it in glue, but I might need to put some dobs on here and there, just little dots, so it's easy to kind of undo the gluing if I need to. If for some reason I kind of feel like it doesn't really look great being all wrapped up. You know, with the amount of cordage I have, it might lose its shape as a star and become an indiscernible blob, which is highly likely. And I'm really struggling just to these to just do what they're told, to be honest. Not sure this is going to work either, in all honesty. The way I'm envisioning it. Not sure, but you know what, we will just give it a go and see. I've got other dowels, so I can always make another star, or I can go back to using the flat beading pieces of wood if need be. Maybe if I hold it this way, that might be a bit easier. I'm fighting with gravity, which is never a good idea. Gravity is always going to win. So if I use gravity to my advantage, and you can't see it all. Sorry. It's like, probably should check the camera. Yeah, there we go. So I've just stood it up on a point to try and work this. So there we go. So just wrapping. I'm not sure this is gonna work, honestly, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll try. We'll give it a go and see how it looks once it's all wrapped up. And I don't think it'll take very long to at least give one wrapping. And if it has so much left over, I'm not exactly sure. I might need to go try and find a smaller amount of lights, but it's kind of either a lot or a very little, and I don't want to kind of waste money on buying lots of lights to try and get this to do a thing. Okay, I might put a bit more glue, just some on each side. Stop it sliding as we get, oh, can't see. Stop it sliding as we get down to the actual point. I'm just trying to keep it a very neat, like not perfect, just neat, and keep all the light going outwards, not trapping them under the wrapping. I just put my thumb in the glue. Good thing it cooled down a bit. Now, I haven't quite worked out. No, that light's trying to go inside. Oh, I did trap one. Oh, that's a wall back too. Okay. Oh, I got stuck in the glue. I didn't want that trapped in there. Okay. Probably have to put new glue on. At least it was easy enough to just pull off and it didn't get super messy. So, oh my gosh. I wonder if I'm a bit too tired to be doing this, to be honest. Sorry, I've started whispering. Okay, I just said, I don't know if you could hear me because I was whispering / muttering to myself, which I when I'm doing videos, I kind of, because when I'm crafting, I do kind of talk myself through ideas like, oh, I'll put this here, do this here. And I found with doing YouTube videos that I kind of tend to forget I'm actually videoing, and I just end up muttering quietly. And then I'm like, oh no, actually I'm supposed to be loud in that because the video, whoops. So yeah, if you've seen any videos where I've just gone really quiet, it's because I've forgotten I'm recording and I'm just muttering to myself while I craft, which I'm sure a lot of crafters do, us weird creative types. Now, oh, I keep going off camera. I'm so sorry about that. It's a bit of an awkward handling. So I might put a bit more glue. I've got the wiring, so I might actually have to blob quite a bit of glue over the wiring. Maybe I might put some on this side too. Oh, nearly got trapped. Okay, I'll just I've just put my finger in really hot glue. Ow. Okay, let's wrapping. Oh, there's a gap there. Oh, I guess. Oh, I've just put my finger in the glue again. Yeah, it had cooled off a bit, thankfully. So that's one way. I'm picking that glue off that got caught in other bits. Ow, ow, ow. Well, I have stopped. I might get a cup of tea. I mean, drink my tea, not go and make one. Okay. Oh, tea is good, yeah. Okie dokie doke. So, move that out of the way so I don't scald myself on it. So that's the wrapping. Oops, sorry, I just hit my camera and made it rotate. That's the wrapping. And I think what I'll do is I'll go back down over it, and that'll cover the gaps. It was really hard to even with putting glue down intermittently, it was genuinely hard to stop it gapping. So, and even though I put glue at the end, it didn't really stick on. Disappointing. Maybe because I kept sticking my finger in it. Okay. Oh, I might be muttering again. Sorry, I'll try and enunciate. Okay, so go around. Oh, this is not working. Maybe if I just hold it for a bit until it dries, and then it can go back down. Just clean off one of the lights. Got cooped. Well, I'm waiting for this little nubbin to dry. Okay. Alright. Little nubbin. That seems to have worked. Okay, so now we wrap going down. That one did end up getting a bit caught. Sorry, all I can see is just my hands just wrangling a green thing. There we go. So I have put a glue on the top and just kind of held it to. I don't know about longevity in terms of that. Did consider wiring, like doing the wire wrap with putting, like securing the lights, but I don't think that'll be a good idea, to be honest, because I think it'll be too clumsy. This way. It's kind of good doing this second run with the wire, like I said, because it is filling in the gaps rather nicely. Okay, I'll just make sure the back. Oh, not catching any. I'm sorry, can't see. I've just had to flip it over. So it's just, oops, looking at the back to make sure it wasn't burying any of the little lighty bits. That one go through there, bit of a gap there. It's much easier wrapping downwards between all the wires, which is nice. Just make sure I'm not pinning any of the. Ow! Oh, wire pokies. Okay. This is going to be, I mean, I could just wrap it all willy-nilly and kind of, sorry, muttering again. Gosh, it's a note for muttering. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I could just kind of slap dash it on, and so it actually lasts as long as possible, because that's the thing with all the new ones I've bought. They haven't lasted more than 2 or 3 years. I'm kind of hoping that maybe, despite needing a couple little dabs of glue every now and then as an actual ornament, that lighty uppy star that can be stuck on the top of the tree will last much longer. Okay, get some more. It's actually probably a really good thing. Makedo got the 600 long one, because I think going up and down each spike is going to take quite the amount of cabling. So, oh, that scared me. Then I thought it was unraveling. Okay. That can go there. Okay, sorry, I went off camera again. Oops, I was just looking at the middle, seeing if I attempt to cover the middle by going from this point to this, sorry, bring it back in the middle, this point to this point, so it covers some of this, and doing that so the middle gets covered. I have to fiddle around with that, see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to pause you again, because that's gonna take quite a while, and fairly sure, it's the same thing, so you're not going to miss out anything by not seeing me do all of them. So I shall be back when I have covered them, or I might pop in to show you how I'm doing the middle if I found a way, but I'll see you in a bit. Okay, see you soon. Hello, I am back. I have finished wrapping the star. Ta-da! And I painted the stick black, just so it isn't quite so obvious, and I just kind of smushed some paint in there where the stick was still a bit visible, and the end has come untucked. I did just tuck it in. The battery in my glue gun ran out, so I didn't get to glue it, but I don't know that it needs gluing. So that is my star for my Christmas. Hit the camera again. Sorry about that. And again, sorry. Okay, try to gently put it down without hitting it. So this is going to be the star for my tree. It is quite heavy, so I'm glad I did a big long stick to tie it to the middle of the tree. Now what I'm going to do, I'll show you the lighting uppiness. I'll turn this one off. Oh, that's good. It's got quite dark. And we'll show you. Ready? Ta-da! Twinkle star. Look at that. So there we go. So that's my Christmas star, my Christmas tree. Thank you for joining me today. It was fun making a star, and hope you're well wherever you are in this world. And if you've watched any of my videos apart from this one, thank you. Who's liked or commented or subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It's really lovely of you to take the time to do that. And as always, thank you for joining me along for some crafting, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye. Bye. Oh yeah, my hands are all painty. Okay, bye. Hello, everybody. So I thought I'd bring you to show you the star on the tree. Because, can't make a star and not show you on the tree. So this tree, and this is the star we made. Well, I made, but you may have joined along with me. How good is that? Ah, perfect. Love it. And here enjoying. Hello. This is Shuri. Hey? He's the biggest sook in the world. Hey, Papa. Hey? Look at that big squishy face. Hey, say hello to everyone. Nope, have a nap now. Have a nap now. Oh, it's a puppy. This is my puppy. She's amazing. We love her. But yeah, I thought I'd just bring you along to show you finished product. Da-la-la-la. Sparkly star. Quite happy with how that turned out. It's a good sized one too. Oh, there we go. Anyway, okay. So, I'll finish up the video. I'll add this to the other one, and hope you're all well, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.